One of the best things about the restaurant industry is the sheer number of big thinkers who call it home. There are literally thousands of restaurant brands and millions of restaurant professionals who are working to make the space a joyful escape for American consumers.
I think, most founders or most CEOs will always talk about culture and the importance of that, and how their people are always the most important thing to the company. And I think we all who have been in business long enough know that it's one thing to state that, and it's another thing to actually accomplish that as your priorities. And for us, it's actually beyond that, meaning it's not just aspirational that we have to have good culture. It's part of what allows us to do our business the way that we need to do it.
Even better, the collegiality among restaurant leaders, their willingness to work together and share ideas for the betterment of the industry. It is hospitality after all. That collegiality and creativity will be on display at the Create Live experience in Denver this September 19th through 21st. Nation's Restaurant News will have dozens of industry insiders bringing their ideas to life from the stage.
I think we incubate these brands very well, right? But then we also feel we can scale them. We'll see how far it is we take them. Could be to 10, could be to 50, or we could keep them forever. We don't really set out with a plan per se of, okay, we're going to get to X by this date and then sell it, right? The idea is let's just keep it moving, let's keep it relevant, let's keep it fresh. I mean, just today, I saw my team putting out some really cool specials for Vidora. Why? Because we want to stay relevant. So, they've got this Mexican pizza going out as a special for the next 30 days. Something that we've never done at Vidora. So we never stop innovating, right? We want to stay fresh, want to stay relevant. We want to make sure even our existing clientele that comes back time and time again, they have exciting new things to try. And so that's really what keeps our flames burning, really, if you want to say, is that we love to be able to continue. We love that challenge of staying very fresh.
Those ideas come from all walks. From the executive in the C-suite who has 40 years of industry experience, all the way down to the emerging restaurateur with a passion to bring her brand to more communities across the country.
Our core product is different from any other fast casual out there. There are plant-based fast casuals that are solely doing plant-based stuff, but generally that's processed beyond meats, and there's fried foods masking itself as a burger or a chicken nugget, and we're not trying to hide anything. We are basically saying carrots are in season, let's roast them up so they get super caramelized, let's pair them with tangy goat cheese, let's use mint because that goes so, whatever. We're basically taking flavors that we know grow together, go together, and getting you to appreciate foods that are often underappreciated.
And we're bringing all of those voices to Create. Not only will you have an opportunity to learn from the major chain executives who can show you how to follow the path to national success, but you'll also hear from several emerging restaurateurs who are still in their early days of building a successful business, but who have outside-the-box, game-changing ideas that could ripple all the way up to the global restaurant leaders.
An area that we've been talking a lot about, or we've been interested in of late, is being a brand in an emerging category. So an emerging brand in an emerging category, and using fast casual as this format to introduce a new cuisine to people, and also really thinking about the role that food has and what people would traditionally call ethnic food has in bringing people together in a time that our country is really divided, and how something that actually used to be quite a negative. Our family's owned restaurants for 30 plus years, and back in the day, there were a lot of landlords that were just like, no, we don't want Indian restaurants in this market, or whatever it might be. And opposed to being a cuisine or from a culture that historically has been underrepresented, how now those things are being more and more accepted and celebrated in mainstream in cities and how we might use that as a tool for kind of opening people's minds.
Big or small, ideas are powerful, and you'll have direct access to ideas that could significantly alter your own business at the Create Live experience this September 19th through 21st in Denver. Visit create.nrn.com for more information and to register for this one-of-a-kind event.